Off the bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Yo, people, fam. My headphones are running out of battery, fam. I can't do reaction with these, fam, because when it alerts you, blood, all the sound stops and you just hear that notification. I can't have the music cutting out and shit. But I guess there's gonna be no sound effects. This music video, blood. That may be a good thing, may not be a good thing. Who knows, fam? But right now, this seems like a little sentimental thing, so it's probably a good thing actually, blood. We got SD Muni, blood, letter to R.I.P. Last reaction of the day, blood. I don't really listen to SD Muni, but I like to record in bulk and you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, what can I actually react to, fam? You know what I'm saying? I was like, alright, calm, blood. I react to some SD Muni and that. Listen to the first 10 seconds. I was like, alright, yeah, this guy got potential right here, fam. You get me, blood? He can actually do a thing, blood. Seems like someone that can go far. Obviously, I've heard his name bounce about and thing. You get me? But let's get into this one, though, blood. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it seems like one of the man them passed away and them thing there, fam. Obviously, there's a lot of loss going on. I feel like it's more amplified because of Corona, blood, whether you believe in it or not, fam. You know what I mean? Or whether people are just dying for whatever reason and people report them as COVID, because that's been the case where people get sick or pass away and that, fam, had nothing to do with COVID, but they're like, oh, yo, it was COVID. Stop chatting shit. But let's get into this one, fam. You know what I mean?
Yo,
H1K made this.
Muni, look, I miss my thought though. Bro didn't talk much. Holidays, I'm on the stage, felt like ours though.
Sorry, I gotta say as well, fam. I also reacted to Izzy Gibbs thing as well, fam. Make sure you check that one out, fam, because they're on the same kind of vibe in terms of tapping into emotions, all of them thing there in terms of like artistry, like real artistry, blood, you get me? Because not any type of rapper can do what SD Money's about to do right now, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood, in terms of tap into this type of sound that not everyone can slow it down and actually vent, blood, you know what I mean?
School days, we heard them talking out their arseholes, scanning us for time, but when they seeing that our bar's cold and nothing ain't the same to me.
Scanning our bars are cold, blood, like when I'm rapping and that, blood, but barcodes because you scan them.
We heard them talking out their arseholes, scanning us for time, but when they seeing that our bar's cold and nothing ain't the same to me. Life ain't the same to me. How is it the same to me? Preying all our throwbacks. Used to always pray the least, Allah put all his faith in me. Throwing both my hands up, never thought that I would pray for ease. It really hurts, I feel I need to speak on the past. I'm in the crowd and watching you perform from afar. See the acting thing was working, never seen it grow apart. We're in the street with L's and M, I see you flex with the dogs in the car. That's what he said, I ain't never moving half. Thought a tumor for a year, he went handing out facades. And I thought of quitting music, I ain't want to pull my heart out. Aren't you keeping strong, so am I really gonna fall? In the car, that's what he said, I ain't never moving half. Thought a tumor for a year, he went handing out facades. And I thought of quitting music, I ain't want to pull my heart out. Aren't you keeping strong, so am I really gonna fall?
My team, fam. That's brazy, blood. I swear down, when you have, you know when people always say, blood, when you have one foot in and one foot out, blood, in this music thing, I don't really know SD Money's background and that, fam. You know what I mean? Or why he lost his bro or anything like that, fam. You know what I'm saying? But when someone's so good at this, I kind of like take Abracadabra for a sense, fam. When he took that long ass break and his head went in the music thing, we know how talented he is, fam. But it's a conflict of interest, because you're in the music thing, getting peas and that, fam, but you still got a whole nother life that a lot of people are still tied into and that. So it's not like you can leave just like that, even though you are getting money. So it's understandable sometimes why people can't just up and leave. But then take pot of paper, for instance, fam. When this music thing actually really started to reap its benefits, he dipped, blood. Abracadabra, he was still getting paid in that, fam, but was still stuck in that ish, fam. You get me? For whatever reason, for whatever ties he had in that. And from the time Abracadabra took a break, but when Ice Money's telling me that, yo, I was thinking of quitting music and that, fam. That's deeper, blood. That's deeper, fam. And the way he's rapping right now, the guy can rap, fam. You know what I mean? So the fact that that even crossed his mind, fam, and brazy to me, blood. If you were 6'9", 1000% quit music and that, what, SD Money now? Whole different situation, fam. You know what I mean?
He said, I ain't never moving half. Thought a tumor for a year, he went handing out facades. And I thought of quitting music, I ain't want to pull my heart out. Aren't you keeping strong, so am I really gonna fall? Times I need a time back just to show them how the times were like. Times I need a time back, ain't no stopping all this time of mine. R.I.P. the fooling was the time and right. Got more to say, I love him. But I'm used to all this dark, now it's my time to shine. Times I need a time back just to show them how the times were like. Times I need a time back, ain't no stopping all this time of mine. R.I.P. the fooling was the time. time and right, got more to say, I love him. But I'm used to all this dark, now it's my time to shine. I remember chilling days, you would sing us bit of verse. I would drink or getting burst, you told me why your feelings hurt. Firm it though, told me why it's fuck these things, know your worth. Told me how you got my back, I'm sliding if you say the word.
Nah, man, this is too cold in that fam. From the picture, he looked like a YG in that fam, but now I'm seeing the actual sideburns in that fam. He still looks like a YG, but in like older man terms, for me, he's not a YG in that fam, bro. I might be older than him by a tiny bit, fam. You get me? But he's older than I thought, fam. Because in the painting that they have on him, the little collage thing, whatever you want to call it, but it looks hella young.
The fooling was a time and right, got more to say, I love him. But I'm used to all this dark, now it's my time to shine. I remember chilling days, you would sing us bit of verse. I would drink or getting burst, you told me why your feelings hurt. Firm it though, told me why it's fuck these things, know your worth. Told me how you got my back, I'm sliding if you say the word. Told me why this weren't deserved, fuck says. Told him we'll get better though, fuck pain. Must have been a fuck phase. Brody, he ain't with it, had to stick it like some duct tape. I got hella niggas round me, and he vowed you to cut face. There will never be a nigga like R.I.P. I say it how it is. I thought your older bros didn't like me. I remember getting jiggy at prom, ain't got a lighty, but a brown is what we need. We're hitting dancing like Roddy. I got these memories. Be a nigga like R.I.P. I say it how it is. I thought your older bros didn't like me. I remember getting jiggy at prom, ain't got a lighty, but a brown is what we need. We're hitting dancing like Roddy. I got these memories displayed, they would doubt me. Reminisce, I think about my ex, then she found me. I give him heat, don't plug in. Gotta tell the fumes allow me, this is Saudi. I'm an author of my book, but most of these chapters ain't about me.
See what I'm saying about the picture though? It looks way younger than he actually does IRL from, you know what I'm saying, blood?
Looking at your grave, you can't experience life. I know you're looking down, can you experience mine? Hurting me inside, I'm trying to show them all this pain. I feel my words cannot explain, just see the tears in these lines. Were there when he was ill, so the fear in his eyes.
You hear that, blood?
I know you're looking down, can you experience mine? Hurting me inside, I'm trying to show them all this pain. I feel my words cannot explain, just see the tears in these lines.
Yo, blood, that's emotion right there. That's what you call drawing out emotion, blood. Listen to his voice, blood. It sounded like if he kept on rapping and that family was about to start crying, blood. Like, that's what you call emotion and that, blood. That's why I say, blood, when you write these songs, when you're writing about your life, blood, this is what you call real rap, blood. I don't care what kind of genre you're in. Real rap to me is rapping about your reality, fam. And when you dive into your real rap bag, fam, and rapping about what you've actually been through, it's the easiest type of rap. Because you ain't got to force shit, blood. Everything's already there, blood. All you got to do is put it onto a paper, format it, blood. You're not saying cadence, flows, all of them thing there, choose a beat. And you choose pretty much gonna bang on that front. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, oh my
Looking
days.
at your grave, you can't experience life. I know you're looking down, can you experience mine? Hurting me inside, I'm trying to show them all this pain. I feel my words cannot explain, just see the tears in these lines. Were there when he was ill, so the fear in his eyes. I got a different drive, I ain't fearing the fan. They're fucking around, but I wasn't bearing in mind that all this won't last. Should be fair in a time, you know. Times I need a time back just to show them how the times were like.
Sorry. Also, he was about to go in as well, stopped at the wrong time. But let me know how the Brody passed away and thing, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? Because as you can see, man's in the hospital and thing and them thing there, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? So it could have been anything, blood. Let me know how man passed and that.
I got a different drive.
But R.I.P. though, fam. You get me?
I ain't fearing the fan. They're fucking around, but I wasn't bearing in mind that all this won't last. Should be fair in a time, you know. Times I need a time back just to show them how the times were like. Times I need a time back, ain't no stopping all this time of mine. R.I.P. the fooling was the time and right. Got more to say, I love him. For I'm used to all this dark, now it's my time to shine. Times I need a time back just to show them how the times were like. Times I need a time back, ain't no stopping all this time of mine. R.I.P. the fooling was the time and right. Got more to say, I love him. For I'm used to all this dark, now it's my time to shine. Oh, fucking nigga R.I.P. man. I'ma carry this loss, bro. Trust me. The whole team's winning, man. The whole team's winning.
He's like a calm guy as well, fam. Yeah, 2001. I was older than him by what, 3 years? R.I.P. man, fam. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. But shout out to the video production, blood. Shout out music production and that, fam. Shout out to the man them on the keys and that, fam. On the buttons, blood. Why the hell did something else start? Anyway, blood, shout out SD Muni, fam. R.I.P. the Brody and them thing there, fam. And obviously, you said that, I can't remember what buy exactly was at the start of the thing and that, fam. But you are Muslim and that, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? And if your boy is as good as you say he is and that, fam, you know what I'm saying, he lived the straight and narrow on them thing there, blood, then you already know where man's headed, you get me? And you could say, blood, is better in a better place, fam. You know what I'm saying? That have to do with certain stresses of just regular day-to-day life and them thing there, blood. You know what I'm saying? Living up in another place while still, you know what I mean, looking over you and them thing there, blood. But catch you man the next one, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? Probably shouldn't have ended it on this tune and that, blood. You know what I'm saying? Kind of put it down on the mood and that, blood. But this is what you call music and that, from. You know what I mean? But I'll catch you, man, in the next one, man. It's your boy, man, Line Jazz. And I'm out here. In a bit, people, man. In a bit.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left to the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own, and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax. Premium sir.